Hello and welcome again. This is stream number 173, I believe, of my 365 days of streaming challenge. And as promised the day before, we will be starting this one with a website building situation. Actually, this would be a series like the Affinity series where I was trying to learn to make thumbnails, and that's also has become a series where we create YouTube thumbnails live. And I thought about doing the same with my website building project, which I will be doing, and I haven't done it yet. By the way, I have no idea how I will be doing it. Also, I'm using a new tool here, just like Affinity that we used to create thumbnails. So it is something new that I will be trying, and we might fail a lot and we might have to figure out a lot of things. So this is me first trying Divi for the first time as well, and hopefully we will be able to create good enough websites to look at from the get-go. But obviously I'm expecting a lot of errors or maybe problems in the way, and let's see how it goes, I guess. By the way, I was trying, if I'm not looking like very enthusiastic, sorry about that, because this I was having some errors on part from the YouTube. I was trying to set up the live stream and I was getting an error that the stream could not be created without any additional details to understand why. I even checked if I broke some community guidelines or strikes or anything. I haven't done anything, but it's still, I wanted to make sure, and went back to the dashboard to check if I have done anything wrong. There was nothing, so no idea. What later on, I even tweeted to YouTube, right? They haven't responded yet, but what worked was creating a duplicate of the existing stream that I used to do, that I am doing, like the gaming stream, for example. This was one of them. So I duplicated the stream basically and then changed the details, and that is why it took a lot of time. I was trying to figure it out, what happened and how do I get back to streaming again. And I spent like about an hour to research about it, and that's why I'm not in the mood. They killed the mood, YouTube. But like I promised, I wanted to create the website during the live stream today, and that's Team YouTube. Okay, they responded to confirm you're trying to create live stream. If so, you can check this resource. But they have sent us the eligibility page. Obviously I'm eligible. That's why I've been streaming for 172 days now. So they sent me a link to this page. You guys are looking at two pages, sorry. I have two browsers open and that's why, yeah. So this is the link they have sent. Like, what kind of help that was? What an idiot. Let's reply. For the record, this will be my 173 103rd stream of my 365 days streaming challenge. duplicating an existing stream and changing details. What? And I'm streaming right now. I could have shown you guys this. I had like, I don't like basically showing browsers and stuff, just to avoid any sort of risk. We'll try tomorrow. Okay, I will show you guys the browser obviously, but let's record a clean intro for the video first, because my plan is to use all the live streams as standalone video projects as well. Okay. Hello and welcome again. This is Bishnu Mahali, and I'm going to create some websites and landing pages using Divi 5, which is the new page builder or theme builder or website builder that I will be using on my WordPress website. So this would be my first time using Divi theme, Divi builder, and trying to create something out of it. And it would be our sales page for the first I'll make the homepage, I believe, which we will create it like a hub to all the landing pages that we will be creating for the freelance projects. And let's see how that will go. Basically, for the first of all, we will try to design a home page, and then after doing that successfully, we will create different landing pages for the thumbnail design service for the moment, which is again another series of stream that I'm doing right now. Make sure to follow, make sure to subscribe. If you are on Twitch, and if you are on YouTube, then subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. We'll continue with the stream now and create some website with the Divi5. Okay, let's go. So first of all, obviously, if you haven't purchased Divi right now, there is a sale going on, but I don't know how long this will last, so feel free to go there and buy it if you're watching this while on the live stream and not the video that I'll be creating after. But yeah, once you purchase the license, go ahead and log into your account to download the plugin. As you can see, Divi 4 is their old version, which is going to be, I guess, killed sometimes later, or maybe they will keep it running for a long time. I have no idea. But Divi 5 is already here and the beta version is available. I even tried the alpha version, by the way. When I purchased Divi subscription, they were running alpha test, and I even installed that and tried it. I mean, I didn't create any website, I just saw the interface and stuff. So yeah, this would be my first time trying to create a website with Divi 5, and we will be working on this website, by the way. So this is looking like this because it's Divi, and as you can see, everything is misaligned and stuff because I was using a different different theme over here, and it was already designed. So I kept like I said, I did try Divi. So this is what I did. I just did the bare minimum I could do to keep the website kind of visitable, if that's a word. Yeah, so I only did that. I added the blog section because it was blank, I believe, after changing to Divi, and I haven't changed anything else. As you can see, I think this is the menu from the theme maybe, or I don't remember, to be honest. I don't know anything. So yeah, we'll continue to create website with Divi, and we'll start with the home page. I don't even know when I wrote this. Is it even relevant now? For me, compound is not fun written, but in the thrill of tracking new challenges is continuously expanding my skill set. Okay, makes sense. Personal growth through relentless learning, and can't wait to bring you along and share all the insights I gather. Okay, that's my YouTube channel, to be honest, where I'm just kind of documenting everything I do. So I think I wanted to do the same on this particular website, which is my personal website. Although this has never been my primary website, where I have put my time and effort. This was always like a page that was not being used, or a website that was not being used completely, and I am about to change that, and that is why we will be creating a new home page here, and we will create multiple landing pages on this particular website. I do have some update over here. I hope it's something useful, so I'll do that first and then we'll come back, just in case we don't break anything. I mean, after creating the website, what if it's Divi update? I have no idea. I haven't seen it. Let me just update this and then I'll come back. Okay, it's both the WordPress update and theme update and Divi update. There's 3 actually. So let me update this and then we'll continue from there. I think actually I can show you guys this. Just updated WordPress to WordPress 6.9, which is the latest one at the moment. There are some details. By the way, I was using Spectra before this on this website. I just remembered, along with Astra theme. Both are great if you're using them or want to use them. I'm switching to Divi because I wanted to work with a page builder. I don't like the Gutenberg or the builder inside. I never felt like it's smooth enough for me to keep working on it, and that is the reason I'm switching. So they are probably working on it, but even now, performance update, as you can see, they are trying to improve everything, but obviously it's not in the same league yet. And that's why I don't want to use the block builder inside WordPress. And also Spectra is also the plugin or add-on for the block builder. So, and that is the reason I'm switching. Otherwise it's very capable, by the way. I have already created on this website, which is one of my primary website, with the Spectra. It's still using Spectra. I will switch to Divi here as well later on. As you can see, this is my primary website, one of my primary website, and this is, and I was using Thrive Architect, as you can see before, and that is why this is being shown is this. But I have already switched to Divi, like not completely obviously. For example, I still have some pages on this website that uses Thrive Architect, and that is why I haven't deleted that plugin yet. But eventually I will move this website also to Divi, and I'm currently using Astra and Spectra, as you can see, and the host is Hostinger, by the way. Make sure to check them out. So yeah, this is the plan. I will also redesign everything on this website. This is the primary website, and I have designed everything in this website using Spectra. So it's very good actually. It's not bad. And I even have I don't think I have opened the page yet to show you guys that. Let me switch scene and I'll show you something. I'm about to show you some templates that I made. So I even created, this is thumbnail pack I will be that I'm selling. So I even created this WP Spectra block pattern to sell. You can see like I created some good ones using Spectra and it was working very well. So it's not like it's a bad product or not good enough. As you can see, all these designs are my design, by the way. I have created them myself and I was trying to sell them as WP Spectra block patterns to you guys. So yeah, it's not like it's not good enough. I just don't want to work with block builders at the moment for my landing pages and home pages and stuff. For blog posts, I am fine with it to write blog posts, but I want to create the landing pages and stuff with this Divi or any other page builder. Right now I'm switching to Divi, obviously. Let's go back. And by the way, Divi is actually a theme, but it kind of takes over your website as well. So that's why I'm not sure what to call it. Let's call it Divi Builder, not theme, not plugin. Divi Builder. I think that would be the right term. You will upload it as a theme and it will work as a theme, but also like take over completely your website, and you will be able to use it like the page builders we upload on our website like Elementor and Thrive Architect. So it's slightly different than them in terms of how they have set it up. The logs, I wanted to read the logs, but logs are like this, so let's not read it. It's not readable at all. This is Vue version 5, public beta 4. Let's update it. And this is why I wanted to update before starting, by the way, because if we work on it like before updating, it might break our site later on with the update, which is still going to happen. I mean possible, which is still possible because it's still in beta and not the public release, complete release. So I'm prone to have issues, and that is why I'm starting with this website, by the way. This is not my primary website, and that is the reason this particular website, bloggersup.com, is still running on the old themes and plugins that I've been using. So yeah, let's get going, I guess. So this is Divi5, making websites live with. This is me using Divi5 to create my websites for the first time live. We click on edit with Divi, obviously, since it's already a Divi page. I think I will only stream for 1 or 2 hours of this because I'm feeling sleepy. But okay, so I have seen this, okay, the interface, although I've not worked on it completely, so I don't know everything. So it slightly resembles Thrive Architect, and that is why I will be able to maybe create things easily. Yeah, this resembles Thrive Architect, but I would say Thrive Architect is still much more easier compared to any other page builder for anyone. So if you want to use them, I do have the link in the description. Check it out, Thrive Suite. By the way, if you have the cloud subscription as well, then you will be able to use their cloud library as well. In my case, I just wanted their page builder because I'm going to create my own things. This featured image is so outdated. See the signs that I don't work on this website. Yeah, I will update this as well later on. Design spacing. So we do have like page setting over here. I think it's still not the complete settings and stuff. I think we we'll get something if we go back to the edit section of the WordPress default block editor or page. I'm saying that it's not complete page setting for this page. I think if we go to the WordPress editor, then we'll get much more options. We can close page settings from here or open it, toggle. We have some layouts that we can use. If you have subscription, then you can also use AI. If you have saved layouts, and then pre-made layouts are their libraries. We have layers, which will be listed like the block editor or Thrive Architect. Like I said, it resembles Thrive Architect a lot. Inspector is probably something that we can use to see what we have used in a particular section. That's nice. Variable manager, I have no idea. Global variables, okay. So maybe something that we use throughout the website can be listed here, or some designs even, because I just saw font colors. Okay, yeah. So saving some elements, I guess it will be used to save some elements that we will be using regularly to create website or to add in this particular website. Wireframe view, so we also have wireframe view if we need that. Actions icon on hover. Oh no, this is parent action icon on hover. Okay, I think these options can be enabled or disabled from here. X-ray, no idea what that is. So obviously we need to look at tutorials as well to understand. Next to view, history, state, interval after every action. I think it's like saving stuff. I think it's fine. I'll keep clearing the WordPress database anyway. History, states, interval, placeholders, interface. So they also have dark mode. You can also enable or disable it from here. But what would be nice, okay, they also have the admin bar if you want them. What would be nice is if you can like allow us to design both dark and light theme of our website like this. If anyone's watching from Divi theme, by the way, that would be an amazing thing to have. Like create it in a way where we will use this button to create both light and dark website. Maybe create a lock button or something here to allow us to work on our light website even when we are using the dark mode. To avoid conflict. Okay, I think we should start working on it. I just looked at the overview. They are still using this thing. I don't know why. It looks like so outdated. In Thrive Architect, we could edit them like directly here. Okay, they have some options at least. Do they have like dynamic text options like year and stuff? Thrive Architect had that. I do use a plugin to do it now because I'm not using Thrive Architect on this website, and that should work on this as well. Like, but we will only be able to see it after we will publish the page. It would be nice if we could do that using Divi instead and see the result directly. Maybe using global variables, name, value. Nope. Maybe it doesn't have anything like that yet. This is a link option. Yeah, I don't think they have it yet. Not even here. And I'm feeling so sleepy. It's difficult to do it at the moment. Keep myself awake. I hope that doesn't show you guys two windows. I've opened the browser on the right side as well. Let me open a preview here instead on my tablet. Otherwise I wouldn't know what's happening. Okay, I think I will cut it out to 1 hour. I'm not feeling good. I'm very sleepy right now. And I have my plans already for the website. I've already planned everything what I will be doing on the page, and I have some ideas in my head that I will be using to create the home page and then the landing pages, but they are all somewhere in my desktop, so I'm finding it. Just bear with me in a moment, please. I found it. Looking for the starting point. I've done a ton of research and stuff, so it will take time for me to get there. Because it contains plans for everything, like not just homepage. Okay, the header and navigation filter. Okay, let's start working with the menu first. Then we'll come back to this. I think we will get that. There's no customize option, so I'm guessing. Okay, theme customizer. I don't think this would work, right? Should be able like overtake. The Divi should overtake this, I think. Or it is from Divi, I don't know. The options are definitely modified, so I think it is from Divi. Add button icon. Okay, maybe it is Divi. I thought we will get the Divi front end looking thing. Widgets are not there. Homepage setting, commerce, additional CSS. Okay. There are some settings, but not what we are looking for. We do have menus option directly there as well, if you wanted to go, but I think we'll get something if you go to Divi instead. Give me a moment. I just don't want to show stream keys or anything. Divi license key active. Pages built with. Okay, that's nothing. Let me show you guys. So this is what I'm looking at the moment. We can manage pages, post, manage templates using the Divi builder. I think these are tutorials if needed. Support page, chat with an expert. Okay. Divi quick set. By the way, these are like robots or bots, if I'm correct. I checked it out before. I don't like bot help. Migrate to Divi. If you are using Divi 4, then this would help you migrate, as the name suggests. There's option for Divi 5 migrate over here as well. Theme options is what I'm looking for. I think we will be editing the menu item from here, or maybe the template actually. Yeah, I think template. I think I've done it already. Yeah. This is where we will exclude pages from the navigation bar. So if we select some pages, the navigation bar will be not displayed on those pages. Like maybe if we want to disable them in landing pages, for example. The builder settings, there's a lot to look at, like integrations, SEO, ads, updates, theme builder, theme customizer. Theme customizer is the same option that we saw before this. Let's try theme builder option. Okay, this is the templates library that we saw from the dashboard as well. So from here, I think we can create various designs that we can use throughout the website. We had something similar to this in Thrive Architect as well, and that is why I'm understanding it. Yeah, so this is how we will edit the menu, and I think I've already done it a little bit to make the site at least browsable after switching to Divi. Okay, I think I already like it, but I had some ideas as well. And since we will be making this page, the idea that I have, main menu, logo, element, so shopping cart icon, don't need to, logo link, I'm silent because I'm trying to understand as well myself. These are the links, so can we edit them? That's what I'm wondering. Add new module. Okay, looks like, okay, maybe here somewhere we could do something. So I think it is editable. Let's go and do what I'm thinking. So like I was saying, my plan is to convert this page as also my freelance portfolio kind of site or agency kind of site, plus the shopping kind of site, plus my personal blog. So that's the reason I wanted to shift all the menu items on the left side and keep a button over here. That's my plan, which would say hire me kind of thing. So yeah, we'll try that. But I think I don't understand it yet, how this will work. apply structure template. So we also have this. Okay, this is a little bit foreign to me, obviously. We can edit menu from here. We get elements and this stuff. So I guess I'm adding a new module maybe. And then I'll add a button. Okay, first of all, let's try to move these items on the left towards the logo. Menu text. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. What's the option for search? Menu direction downwards, menu style left aligned. Menu text setting is what we... Okay, we keep this in center and we do this. Sorry. I thought it was about text. And this was inside the text, like box. Icons, logos. Shopping cart icon color. If we had that. And control the logo. Yeah, I think we don't have a button option here to add them directly. I think I need to create a new item. Show search icon can be disabled. Although I'm okay with it. But also there's nothing to search on my website yet. So for the sake of design, we may even want to disable it. For now, let's just keep it. Later I will disable this. Okay, I have only 3 blog posts or 4 blog posts at the moment. Let's disable it. We will enable it if needed in the future. Sorry. Okay, I don't think we have anything to do here. Apart from adding a new module. Now this could be text as well. And I drag and drop this. No, I want to add a module inside. How do I do that? I clicked on the black plus button. Yeah. This is adding a new section. These 2 buttons are adding. Okay. Selecting menu. Logo element. Add element. Okay, got it. Just found it. We add a button on the right. This is what I wanted. Let's delete these. I think I should design a default button somewhere. It's probably where things like this could be useful. Or we could design it on the theme level. But right now we haven't done it. So I think this would be the theme default, I guess. The button would say hire me. I had a website doing this, by the way, before. I mean, this website was like this only before. So we write hire me over here. What next? This would be a link, obviously. But right now I don't have a link. Where do I put it? Like contact page, maybe. Page link. For now, I'll send them to this page, contact page. In a new tab. We'll create a better option here later on. We have design option. Changed the text already, linked it, elements. I don't know, we can add element to this as well, it seems. I think these are called nested elements in Divi 5. Just watching one of the tutorial. So do we have an icon option? Yeah, we do have an icon option. I'm just testing this. I don't need this one. Let's say this icon I wanted to add. I'm just trying to see how this would look like having an icon there. Layout. Then we would this is fine. I think icon is bigger and that's why it's looking like that. I just want to understand how this works. This is icon, maybe size. I like this, the thing they have. Yeah, we can add buttons, sizing, spacing. I'm just testing it, like, yeah. So yeah, we can add icon if needed, but in my case I don't think I need it. I just need plain text. I should drink water. Give me a moment. I think I overdid it. Button, yes. Elements, delete icon. Yeah. It's not using the default color for some reason. So I think I need to apply that on theme level. Loop element. We could also loop it. Okay. Display order, admin label, army button. These things are helpful when you're trying to track everything, like each click and stuff. Layout, we will keep this as it is. Alignment, text, dark, light. Custom style for button, nope. So yeah, this is the default option that I need to change because I would want my brand color to be there, which is greener. You could use blue as well though. Filters, wow. I don't think we will use this though. I think I'll simply edit stuff. And also the animations look fancy, but I don't think I'll use animation. I would prefer my website loading as soon as possible. Attributes. Okay, so we can also use custom classes and stuff. This is also great. Area level, I think this would be helpful in accessibility features. We can add custom CSS. Conditions. These are display conditions, I believe. What the hell happened? We were looking at conditions. We can also click the hover state, exit state and stuff. Mouse enter is hover effect. Load, and we can create exit intent stuff because of this. Viewport and exit is something that we can use to create exit intent pop-up and stuff. Visibility, we can disable elements on a particular device or enable in one particular device. Transition duration, if you are using transitions. Position, then scroll effect. Motion effect trigger, top element, bottom element. I've never used animations from any page builder. I don't understand them yet. Okay, I definitely need to edit the button, but I think I will edit it from the dashboard, the default dashboard that I have, instead of editing here, because I want this button to be the default button, and I don't think we are editing the default button here. If we will edit it, there was option to edit it as a custom button here, as you can see, but I don't want. Okay, we have select preset option, and this is the preset. New preset from current style. Oh, so we can edit the default button from here, I think. Or maybe it's just a preset, not the default theme button. In that case, I wouldn't want to edit it here. Custom background color, pick a color. It's this. I thought it will give me the color picker option. Not to worry. I do have this. Where did it go? Why is it button 1 now? Or was it button 1? Button border. I think this button would use the border color as that color, not the background that I used. Background would be white. But then default, we are editing the default button, not this button. So let's style it for the default button first, and then we'll edit it later. I'm not editing the border, not adding border yet. Radius and pixels. Is there 2 options? I don't understand this. Oh, that's the border from all sides. Border style. Border width, border color, we'll leave them blank. Button text should be the default color. Maybe we need to edit it because the default color is black. The fonts, that is, I don't know for the button. Icon on this, so icon on hover for button. For button icon. Sorry. You made changes to the default group presets. I think this will affect default groups across your entire site. Do you want to proceed? That is what I did. But then why the button hasn't changed yet? I am not understanding this at the moment. Design button. Update preset with current styles. Okay, I don't get it. I have to figure it out how to work on this. I think default style is something that we need to edit outside maybe, or it is not being displayed because of cache, but I don't think that should be happening here on this page. It is not a front-end page. Yeah, at the moment I don't know why the button is the way it is, even though we updated them with this detail. Oh, so even after doing all that, we still need to click on use custom style. Why though? I don't get it. This shouldn't work like this. Okay, I'll change the button separately. Well, I want to create the button, to be honest. Let's duplicate. Sign preset. Default blank. I don't know. Sign as default. Use custom style for button. Okay, we need to maybe check this thing before we see the button being applied everywhere. So in this one, I will not have a background color, and I will have a border color instead, and border width, let's say 5 pixel. Border style will be solid. Press it. Okay, and then we need to select buttons like this, and we can edit them by clicking this. That's what's happening, I think. Slightly confusing for me because it's not changing this particular button. If we do this here, and if we go there, select a button, still nothing. And if we go in the settings and then click here, then it works. Okay, I need to look at the tutorial on how this works. Their website, Divi website. At the moment, I'm not understanding their logic here. To look at the documentation or tutorials. For now, let's create the layout first quickly because we have wasted so much time trying to understand this. The hero section. Yeah. We'll also add the shop section on this side, and we'll only keep the hire button on this side. I'm obsessed over this because I'm not understanding how this works. And if we use it, like, how do we edit the hover option? With interaction maybe. So I need to learn this first, like looking at their documentation or tutorials, and then we'll work on it. Don't overrun them here. Set your traditional logic. Okay. The details, I'm reading the details on how we are supposed to be working on this site. I didn't like it, honestly. I need to find the option to edit the default button. Let's figure out first if there's no button for the, there's no other button that I can look at to understand it. This is a default page, I think, from the theme. Services is the contact me page at the moment. It has a different button. Okay, I'm not getting it at the moment. Why this? Let's do an experiment to understand this. I'll just add a button here on this page. That was our website, right? This is a page. That was a template. Yeah, this is the default button. Okay, selected it. We went to design option, clicked on button, use custom style is their option, or we could use the default. Okay, now we enabled it. Okay, I don't think it's default. I think we are guessing it wrong. Let's go to theme. I think it's probably the customizer that we need to modify. Where it's, I think it's going to be in the customizer that we need to modify the main button, and then that would become the default button. Okay, let's start from here. I think we missed this part of the primary color. Yeah, this is not my primary color. This is. Will it change anything though? Yeah, I did change it. Yeah, now it works. Well, that was the difference. I didn't know this was part of Divi. I thought it's the official WordPress thing. Secondary color I've chosen. I don't remember the secondary color we were using on this site. There was one. I just don't remember it. For now, let's leave it to this purple color. Or let's look at a color wheel. And if I paste my color here, what is this? Oh, color picker, pick a random color by wheel. That's not what I was looking for. Wheel of colors, color palette generator. Canva had a good one. Let me find that. There's more, but right now I just wanted to find a complementary color. So this is complementary. And the rest will be the shades of these two colors in the website. That's my plan. Okay, let's go back. Select secondary color. This would be our secondary color. This wasn't it, by the way. I'm just doing it at the moment. I just selected it. I haven't seen anywhere the secondary color being used yet. The hover color. I want to see what the things will be changed. What things will be changed. Site identity will keep the same. Layout setting, website width, content width, enable boxed layout. I don't want box layout. I was keeping it to 1200 for some reason, which I don't remember at the moment. Not 1920, 1200. I think it was bigger though. So 10. Let's start with 1080. I think there's some reason for it. So that's why this time I'll start with 1080. My most of my websites are 1200 or 980. If it's a single page, then I use 980. But maybe I should try something else for this one website to test things. What's happening? 800. Okay, 960 is the lowest possible option for some reason. And the good thing about this, the website content with 960, is that we will be able to understand how it will look on the tablet as well. Slightly, because tablets usually are around that, shows the content around that width as the complete web page, and won't switch to the mobile view unless it's a small tablet. Website gutter width. So I want to keep the default to 1080 like it was for pages though. For blog post I want to keep them even like smaller. 960 like the lowest option available, for example. Yeah, this I would like to keep. What happened here? I don't even recognize this page. I think it's an imported page. It is smaller for this type of pages, and for blog posts it's low. For now let's keep it as it is. Use custom sidebar width. I don't want to use sidebar by default. I will enable it where needed. So the layout option is not giving me the option to choose for different situation. Topography, I think we need to change it, but I don't even remember the one we were using before. I usually go with 16 pixels at least, but I don't know what this is. Pixel point, whatever. Body line height looks good enough. Header text size, header letter spacing, header line height. Once I'll change the font, it will look different. Header font line, header font, default theme font. Yeah, default theme font, sorry. I thought it will generate an editor or something. Header font weight, I think it should be bold. Okay, no second thought on that one. Text color is fine. triple six. I think I was using 3. Let's try that. Oh, let's keep it default. I will change the default text color. We'll change for this to page text as well. Body font, default theme font. But where do we change the default theme font? Body font weight. Same goes for this. Body text color, yeah. Link color, yeah. Primary colors. But we will be able to change it in the typography part, I guess. Not color in the background. Background image, no image. Buttons, button style, text size 20. I would keep it the same actually, or maybe 18. Actually, the same size looks better, to be honest, by default. If we'll need, then we can increase the size of the button. Text color, background color, we haven't selected it yet, but it's set by default. Our primary color, border color, border radius is fine. It could go to 5 as well. And this logo thing is also creating an issue, right? It doesn't look good that I have a rounded some shape here and this is not rounded. Later spacing, button font style should be bold. But I also feel like maybe we should be able to decide it individually. You want the bold font. Okay, I haven't decided it yet. I think I want to keep the bold font. Add button icon, nope. By default, I don't want them to be there. Icon color, icon placement, right. Only so icon on hover. Acha. So there was an icon there. This is also a good thing, I think. Only showing icon after. The bold thing is still bugging me. I don't know if I should enable it or not. I think I use it, right? Okay, no, I don't use bold font by default. So I shouldn't use it over here as well. I'll make the text bold when needed on case by case basis. Button hover style. Hover style is something I would like to change. If everywhere it's the same thing. I wanted the button to be like this and on hover making like this, but I think we are going reverse here. On hover, I want the background color to be the primary color. Not this one. I don't know what will be shown, so give me a moment. I'll switch back to the scene because I'm trying to paste from my clipboard. I don't know what else are there in my clipboard. Yeah. So yeah, this is what I want. Text color would be then white. Border color, I don't need it. Border radius would be 3 because we are using 3 in default situation. Wait a minute, do I need it? Yes, we need it. I don't like the fact that the button will grow. Why the setting didn't apply here? No idea, we'll figure that out later. For now, let's quickly look at other settings as well. Meta text size, we definitely need it bigger. Okay, it's meta text size, sorry. I just understood what I'm editing. It's this. It's fine. What's the default typography option? General setting. Okay, this is here. Body text size is 16. I'm okay with that. Let's try it in the. I'm more okay with 18. I want text to be easily readable. On phone it looks bigger though. Should we try 16? Fine. 18 looked finer. 9.6. 1.5. I think let's trust the design of the theme and go with 1.7. Header text size 30. I'm okay with that. Letter spacing, header line height, I'm okay with that because normally we wouldn't be seeing header up and down. Header font style. Default theme font. Where is the default theme font? I don't understand it. That's the thing I'm trying to find so that I don't have to edit the theme everywhere. The font. And the layout option is also the default layout. I wanted to change it on a post type basis. Blog post, we did change it. Mobile styles, tablet, section height, row height, body text size. We do need to edit the menu section for mobile. It's not looking good. Mobile menu. Hide logo image. Text color. Background color. Okay, what will happen if I do this? It didn't update immediately, so let's reload and see. thing. Color scheme. Color setting set above should be applied to default color scheme. Menus. You're using this. Add item. Front page Divi. Nope. We need to add our own link there. Enter on title. Okay, to add a page, that is URL/link test home. Add to menu. Right now there's no service page, but we need to add it. Although it's redundant because the hire me button is also going to take me there at the moment. So let's remove it. Or maybe it is something. What if people didn't understand, then that it will take them to contact page. Yeah, let's keep it redundant but useful. Footer menu is different. Home, blog, my blog. Contact. Yep. Widgets, homepage setting, commerce. Okay, I think this is it. Although I do need to find the option where we could change the default theme font. I haven't seen it yet. There's an option here. Manage pages. Or we were supposed to create our default there. I think we are supposed to create the default there. Yeah, I don't see any option to choose a font here. I think we are supposed to create a default choice here. But every time we go there and look at the options, it feels like, see, default theme font. It feels like we are supposed to set it somewhere else. That's why I was getting confused. I don't remember the font name as well. I think I was using Bitter. I hope it's available. And I feel like I'll change to a different font. This is something that I used in the school days. Although I haven't decided on a font yet. A good font would be, I don't know, with any good font with these letters. Helvetica is one. It wasn't available. I want to use Inter, but I don't think. Okay, it is available. Header font, body font, again Enter. I only want to use a single font for both the header and the body font. I haven't decided it yet, but I'm just choosing it for the moment. Once our site will be ready, then I'll decide which font I'll be using. For now, let's go with Inter. I like this font. It's very clean. I think I'm using Roboto. Thin, ultra light, light, regular. What's the difference between regular and thin? Medium. No, regular is fine. Body text color. I'll go with 3. I want the same color to be the header color. I don't exactly remember though if we were using 3 or 6. Could be 6. It did look good. No, it's very light. Right. After looking at it together, I realized it's very light. The default was 666. It's not bad, but I want contrasty looking color. So yeah, we were supposed to choose fonts here. It wasn't selected outside, but it felt like that looking at the options here. Button style, again the same thing. I hope it's Enter now, because we never got the chance to select font as the default theme font, that is. So I don't know why that option is there. It's still in beta, so I think they will fix that, make it a little bit clearer to understand things. Right now it does not make any sense. This color looks better even with the bold font. And for the first time I feel like I'll keep the bold font. But to give the hover effect, it would be even nicer to keep this light anyway. Yeah, we will create the bold situation on case by case basis like before. I would love to use bold for hover effect, but there was not any option provided to do that. I need to design the menu separately, where I think we are done here. Homepage setting becomes additional CSS. I think we're done here. Now everything else needs to be edited inside DaVinci. Sorry, I forget the name every time. Divi. DaVinci is the video editor that I use. That's why I keep saying that name. So this is where I think we will be editing main stuff. Add global body, for example. This is where we were editing our menu. It looks like on hover there is a border, but it's not there. We looked at it. I'm not sure how that works. I want to hide the icon or something, if that is allowed. Layout. And with the layout, alignment, text, button, spacing, content, elements. Where is the setting to modify the element for this version? I think I deleted it completely by mistake. I want it to be inside this hamburger menu. I want to create that. Don't know how to do that. Don't see option. We have the button. Okay. One thing I just realized is that it's aligned on the right side. It was on the left in our default version. So why it's on the left here? And this looks better. Doesn't fix things, but looks better. I was about to say it fixes our issue. It doesn't, but it looks better at least. We could create a better layout for the mobile version. Tablet is fine already. I want the hamburger menu to be a little bit different. I think the logo size could be smaller on phone to adjust things. First we'll try to create the layout, and I'm saying this because it's taking a lot longer than I thought. So let's not worry about the minor stuff at the moment. Let's try to quickly create the website first, at least the layout, and then we'll design the minor things later on. Want to edit the color for this to the default color that is being used here. I think it's white. Let's confirm it. The colors. I don't think I've selected a color for the footer area, so it must be in the row setting. We selected the row elements, background, say any option like that. Maybe this row. Link. Design. Let's select this and see. This layout option, sizing option, spacing, border, shadow. Why there's no color option? I'm just trying to understand where the color is selected for this text, because I don't want to create, okay, text color light, there's that. There's only one option called light. I have no idea what that means in the sense of color. What should I assume? What color is it? Text light. Link. So these are global variables which we could create here. I just want to confirm the color for this text. I think it's completely white, right? Not sure. Let's go with white. Okay, it wasn't complete white. It looks different, but I'm fine with it. Let's not waste time on these little things. We haven't even worked on our main thing yet. add global body. So we haven't added this too. It's blank. Fishing. So if I want the area, the page area to be completely open to me, what do I have to do? I deleted that because save changes. Okay. We haven't worked on this part, but what I was thinking is, okay, the sidebar is gone. It was there, right? Okay, it is still there. So how do we disable it, enable it, and change the width of the complete post is what I'm wondering right now. Use Divi builder is the option here. Okay, there's a setting. Okay, yeah, we do have content with option, which we can change at our will to be able to container. It's the change from WordPress, right? Because I don't think it's done by what? This looks great. I think it's WordPress 6.9. This looks good. I'm impressed. Okay, let's not get distracted. We are working on Divi, not this. So yeah, we could change the container width from here, as you can see. Now, what about sidebar though? This is Spectra. This AI assistant. Post. Okay, Divi page setting is there. We can disable the sidebar to no sidebar. Hide name before scroll. I need to disable social snap and start using Monarch since I already have it. Also, we can disable the right sidebar. So yeah, we can create the page width to be like, let's say 1200. And we can work on it. So this is what I was looking for. However, I think the best way to configure these is to use that template thing option, inbuild option. I think we need to use this option. So by default, I think all the pages should be larger, and that's what I'll be doing here. I'm extremely sorry guys, I had to like disable it and then re-enable everything again, having so many streaming issues today. Hopefully now things will work out. I have no idea where the problems started happening, and I've already explained a lot of things on Divi, about Divi. I don't know where, if we should go back and try to talk about something again. So far I just customized the Divi theme options here, and none of the, initially I thought the options might be here for the default width for post and stuff and font and stuff, but no, it's just some settings just like I presumed before, and everything default everything default will be customizable through theme customizer option, I think. And there were a lot of things that I didn't understand here. They should fix it, make it easier for everyone. If I didn't understand, I'm pretty sure a regular audience would not understand them at all. So yeah, there are issues that they need to fix, but it's beta, so I'm expecting like stuff not working out the way they should. I want them to provide an option where we could choose the default length, default width for post type, each post type. Like for example, for posts, I want like about 800 pixel the width, but for pages I want like maybe 1080, 1200 or something like that by default. I can go to like edit post option and there is an option to do that, but I think like it should be a default option provided within the settings page or the customizer for each post type, that is, not just posts. I think it's decent looking though already. And just like the I keep thinking about things, talking points, and just like the options that I'm talking about, they also need to provide option for, okay, it's just name. They also need to provide, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Give me a moment to think. Okay, yes, I was thinking about this. I mean, they should also provide us option to choose template for each item, basically, not just pages, like different template for different stuff. And since we have this, I was thinking maybe they could provide the option of like default width and stuff that I was talking can be added to this option, but there's none. You have to go to the edit section, the WordPress editor, and there you will be able to change the width for the post. So if I'll create something now here, I think it will be capped by the width of the, like right now it's 100%, so the 100% would be the default width that we have set in the customizer, regardless of the template that we are using. Like for example, this is the default one. Suppose we created a separate one for posts where we would keep the width to max 800, then we will create max 800 over here. But let's say your default width in your customizer was 795, then because it uses 100% width, it will conform itself to 795. That's what I'm thinking. So it's not thought well in terms of design. I believe they could definitely improve that. Interface mode color. This is the builder setting, so not theme setting. And I wanted to show you guys the page setting option. Okay, there's the width, by the way, on top, which we can control, but it will be overwritten by the page setting then, and we will use it. That's my problem. I should provide the option to do that thing on a post type basis, and the same thing should be allowed in the template builder as well. And the template builder should override the whatever length we have chosen in the editor customizer for the post, each post that we do. Like for example, if I do this, like I can enable, I've seen this by the way before. So if I want to design specifically a template for all posts, and I can select this, choose a width like 795 or 800, something like that. But then it should override the settings that we have done in the customizer, and without destroying other designs, by the way, like menus and stuff, which we will create separately, as you can see. So I think that would work, but from here. But then again, similar to this, we just saw it, we cannot select the length and stuff for body area in here. That setting is exclusive to theme customizer, and then you can edit them for each page or post instead of entire post type or category. That's the thing I was talking about. I think they should fix it. They should provide an option where we could choose the width or template based on post type. I'm talking about the body width, by the way. Right now it's controlled by the page. For example, let me show you. If I go to edit page, the width is controlled by this setting. Which is not good. There should be an option to apply it to like all the pages at once if I want. And by the way, in customizer, the default width that we selected was 1080, so I have no idea why this is 795. That's confusing. Let me show you again. So when we were designing this, we went to general settings, layout settings, and you can see website content width 1080, but these are 795. I have no idea why. This is also 795. You can customize each of them separately, but not as a post type or category at the moment. And let's say we decrease this, then it decreases itself, as you can see, and it increases itself. Then why not allow us section height, row height? I don't know about it yet. Website gutter width, I think max I will keep it to 1200 like my other websites, but in the 1200 is for pages, not posts, so I cannot apply that. Like And for pages I usually use full width with the max layout area, the middle area, set to about 1200 like this, but it doesn't affect my menu and footer. I'm talking about the content area. I use the content area to about 1200 and it doesn't apply to the width of footer and header in my case. But I don't have that choice here, and the default one is 1080. That's something I don't like. And this Divi theme builder option. Okay. This is a home page. I would want it to be full width. So then I have to go to this Divi page setting, navigation, nav scroll. So there's nothing there, nothing here as well. You can only choose the width from here. I think it is 1080 now, just like we selected, but I don't know why when you choose the content width option here it says 795, or maybe it is 795, I have no idea. But let's say we do it 1200, then it resets, as you can see. So does that mean if it was 795 written here, then it was 795? Confusing, right? I have no idea. It's still 1080p, I think. So even it could be cached as well. Let's fix the cache. Okay, I don't think it's cached anymore. We lost the text as well, as you can see, because of the font color maybe. So as you can see, it's still 720 in terms of width. Yeah, it is 1080p, as you can see. So the width that we selected in the theme customizer is being the main one. We cannot go beyond that, I think. We can go below that, but probably not beyond that. Right now we edited 1200, didn't work. I think we could go lower, but we can't go higher. Let's see. 750. This is weird. I have no idea why Divi has chosen to do that. No, it's still 1080p. Then why is there the option there? Why the option has been provided? I have no idea how Divi is working behind the scene. What's going in their mind? I have no idea. So the best solution that I can think of in the current situation is making the layout as big as possible and then creating a section area. It's 1920 in this case. This would be your full website area. Just wanted to see what this will do. So you don't even have the option to enable full area. What is going on? Full width. That's the best I think I can do. That we will select the full width in the customizer. By the way, let me remind you that it's a beta version. This is so basic. I think it should be there from the get-go. So if it's not there, I think they haven't thought about it. I do like this option. We just enable back to top. I think they haven't thought about it. Otherwise they would have added it by now. The things that I'm talking about. Then we go to theme builder. Then what we do is edit the headers and the templates entirely, and then set width here, max width. Somewhere should be option. Layout style flex. Okay, in the design, but this is the main area, right? Section. Yeah. So there should be max width option. Spacing, sizing. So yeah, this is the thing. So you would set your maxed width if you want something maybe. Okay, it's not working that way. It is the same thing that we have selected. It is probably because we have selected this. So I'm thinking about this thing. Oh, it's percentage, sorry. I was assuming it's pixel. And still though, we need this too. So this is how I would control. Let's say I want 1080 here. I think percentage is better here. Let's say 100%. Mixed with 1200 pixel. Percentage pixel. We could choose something like that. So now the width is 15%. It's not in the center right now, and that's why it's looking like this. Section alignment, as you can see. So you could set your width from here in the templates instead of setting it in the customizer. In customizer, set it to the maximum available, which was 1920, and then we are selecting actual width that we want inside the template builder. Yeah. So this is another way that I can think of right now to alleviate, to eliminate the issue that I was talking about. I'm not gonna save it, and the same thing will be done for the global page as well. So let's say you are designing for the posts, like I said. So what you will do is select the section, whichever section you are working on, go to sizing and then set it to like 800 pixel, if that is what you want, that is, and then you center it. So this would be the post area for me. I don't know why I have to choose this. There should be an option to add the layout directly, right? Not layout, the post option. Add new section, add new row. So let's go flex equal columns and then find post content. So yeah, this is how we will design everything separately. Max width, in this case we go with percentage and 100 because we have already set the width. I think it's because of the margins and stuff, it's looking smaller. Size ring to fit, grow to fill. Max width, alignment. Minimum height, max height, spacing. Let's set 0. Okay, there's no margin, then I'm not sure why there's a gap. I need to figure that out, but this is how it will work, the new idea that I just thought about. Spacing. Spacing. It is 800. I don't know. Doesn't look like it though. It does not look like 800. Yeah, definitely not 800. It's just 500. So I don't know where the extra width is going. So we looked at the sizing option and then also spacing. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, it's with 100% for this, which is fine. If the width for this is 800 pixel, then the other one, 100% should be 800 pixel. Let's go 960, which is the width I use on one of my primary website. So this is the width I use. This is what we are getting here. by doing 100%. We can go with auto. Nope. Okay, let's try with pixel. I don't think it's still 800. Something is taking up space. This is space, but it's not the sizing stuff here. Windows September. Again, I don't think it's 800. Yeah, 600 something. Because we chose the other one to 960. I think again I know what's causing this issue. I think it would be here. Theme options. I think it's the layout setting. Nope. I think I saw something. Gutter width and stuff like that. Somewhere when we were setting things. These are navigation, general, performance, dynamic model framework, dynamic icons, critical CSS, critical threshold height, disable WordPress emojis, Gutenberg, CSS, improve Google font loading by doing what? Enable caching of Google fonts and load them inline. This reduces render blocking request and improve page load times. Okay. Prefer additional third-party script. We are already doing it with the caching plugin, so I don't want to do it again here. I felt like I saw somewhere the setting. Theme customizer maybe, or theme builder, don't really know. Site identity, up, layout. This thing, I think. I think it was the thing causing issue. Section height, row height. I think it's automatically setting some width and height. And this is the one, I think, gutter width. Although I don't understand it. Yeah, the gutter width is probably outside. What? Very confusing. But these are height, not width. You need to look at the tutorials and stuff to understand everything. Very confusing. I need to read the documentation and stuff. At the moment, it's very confusing. My respect for Thrive Architect has increased tenfold. They are like so easy to understand. Anyone can get started instantly. And why do we have... So let's just enable this and see what happens. Log style mode. And to see what that will do. By default, the theme truncates your post from index slash home pages automatically to create post previews. If you would rather show your post in full index pages, okay, I don't think I should enable this. We don't have library. We tried theme customizer, then it's probably in the builder. I remember like seeing something. Not restore. Super confusing. You're not editing this. I was supposed to edit this. We have pre-made layouts as well if you want to use them. This is post. I have no idea why they are saved as layouts. Auto is 100%. We add a section and we add the section. See, now we see the max width 1920. Set by the theme customizer. And let's say I want 800 pixel here. Then it should be 800 pixel. Into September. Okay, right now it's working, I think. It's 800. Why it didn't work last time? I have no idea. Very confusing. I'm tired. We have selected 1900 and I'm not sure if it's looking good or bad. Let's check. I'm quite okay with the menu being outside, but not the main item on the page here. But instead of editing the template completely, I will edit with Divi, and then add all of them in a section with max width set to something that I would like. Just I don't see any option to enable full width at the moment. 14, 13. No, the width of the content for some reason. And we tried this setting the number here, but it did nothing last time. But probably it was cache or something. Simply clicked. Could have simply clicked the edit with Divi option on top. So right now I'd rather set max width here instead of designing completely. Again, we selected 1200, but clearly this is not 1200. This is what I don't understand now. Okay, not 1200. My head is going to explode. Did I make a mistake? And it's not like the setting is not being affected at all. It is being affected, but it's not displaying the number we want to be displayed. Now we selected the max width of this thing to be 1200, but why is this gap is there, and how do I remove it? This gap, and because of this it's not 1200. So you would normally assume that it's probably spacing, and that's why we set 0 margin last time to see if that was it, but it wasn't, because even after we did this it was still like that. Yeah, what this is gonna mean for everyone. Now, one more thing that I could do, although this is stupid, you shouldn't have to do this. Insert a new module. I'm just testing something. Okay, can't do that. This one is working, as you can see. Why not this one though? I mean the space thing. I don't know why that is there. This is space. I have no idea how to hide it. Get rid of it. Extra space. And why it is there? It shouldn't be there in the first place. This extra space between the sections. Another thing that we could do is add everything to this section that we added now. Set it to 1200 pixel. Yeah. Then we select this. I want to put it inside. Yeah. Okay. I know who decided to design it like that. But this, just by adding an extra row and then aligning everything inside that, we could avoid that issue, but can't change the width for the section directly. That's stupid. Unmove that and do this. So why can't we just edit the section as well? Why do we have to? Now it should be 1200. The row. Okay. By the way, I measure things. I don't think you guys will see it because it's not a screen share. Okay, it is 1200. It's browser share, so that's why you guys don't see it. But I measure with the ruler to see. It is 1200 now. So I had to add them to a row inside the row to make it work. We should be able to do that directly inside the section as well. But it doesn't work that way for some reason. And now because it says 750. And now because I think we have selected the row width, again I'm using ruler to measure it. It's still 1200. So what the hell is this section thing doing? If it doesn't let us do anything at all in terms of width and stuff. And even in this case, when I added a new section, let's say post carousel. Now it's a section, right? I want to test the same thing again. Sizing, let's go with 1200 since we already have 1200 pixel above. So it should be 1200, but it's not, as you can see. Why? Is my question. And you can see it. Why? Because there's a lot of space here, white space on top and sides, and that's why I went to the theme customizer to eliminate section height, section width stuff. There was no width option, only height option. I thought maybe that will solve the issue. So I don't know why section works like this. That's something I need to figure out by looking at tutorials and documentations and stuff like that. For now, I want to quit. Tomorrow what we'll do is we'll go through their entire tutorial section. Okay, I know they've been posting everything, so we'll go through each one of them. We'll learn and then start creating the websites. Need to save it. So now because it's inside a row which is about 1200, it's looking like this. I want a full width option, which is not there. Then I will select 1200 or something, yeah. Default is too small for me. I was expecting section width or section height something here to fix that thing. We do have section height, as you can see. Don't have section width. Skip it to 1 and 1. If I want to add spaces, then I would add them myself. I don't know what this is doing for the moment being. Setting to 1200 as minimum. We also have documents here that we can see. Sets library. It will download templates, I believe. template, all pages, create template. I didn't see an option. There is not 1080 percentage. Ten 80 in September. I'll measure this. The image is about 800. How do I get rid of this space on the sides? We did reduce the top and bottom one, as you can see, by reducing the section height in the settings, theme customizer, but we didn't find option for width there. And I understand that you will always keep at least this type of space side by side, but I should be the one to control it. Some theme builders. I'm making something. I haven't downloaded template, right? If I downloaded template, then it would be understandable. I'm not downloading template. I'm trying to build something with the builder. Okay, I don't like it. Officially, my official verdict. I don't like it. Divi 5 also has a long way to go. Now you can obviously do things like I did and create whatever you want in that way. But the point is, we shouldn't have to. It should be easy to do things. Should be super easy to do. And it's not, and that makes me not happy. For example, this is something I have done on my website using Spectra, by the way, block builder and Astra theme. This is far better in terms of giving me control. I can choose the pages width as full width and then I can work on them. The content width is obviously this much from there to there, but I also have control over these, as you can see, and I have added these because I could control them completely, not halfway. Same goes with Thrive Architect, by the way. For some reason though, Divi is not allowing me to do that. I'm not sure if the team has some sort of explanation for that. Let me measure the width here. I don't remember. I think it should be somewhere around 1080. The maximum width of the content area. It's 1200 for the menu items. And the main content area. No, 1200. For blocks, it's 960. I remember that one. Okay, this is frustrating. Maybe I don't know something about this, but from what I've discovered so far, I'm not impressed with Divi. It has a long way to go. I'm reducing these numbers to as low as possible so that we can work on ourselves and decide for ourselves if we want margin or not, if we want padding or not. Let's keep 1 to make it look at least a little bit saner for now, but eventually I would want to disable them too, like keep it 0. Give me the control when I'm building the theme. And at the moment there's no way I can use a theme like Astra or something, because that gives me the control, by the way, and use theme builder Divi 5 as just page builder and not the theme. If they would allow me to do that, then my problem will be solved. I'll use Astra theme. It will allow me to have full control over how the main content area looks like, or how they are supposed to be there, and the page builder will do the inside thing easily. It's the theme area that's causing this. The default settings they have here. As you can see, I can nowhere to be found the width area for the layout. We have website content width, but not section width, section height to customize here. It's completely controlled by them. Now I can also maybe force it by using custom CSS, but we shouldn't have to. We should be allowed to do that easily. By the way, the home icon, home link is redundant, but again, a lot of people don't understand that logos are always clickable to take to the home page. That is why it's there. So now that the content area is 12 pixel, well, 100 pixel, sorry. It looks like this. You know what I'm afraid of? Let's say I want to add a border below the menu. 3 pixel. Bottom. To disable this, we only want it at the bottom. So we get this, okay. This is the menu area, so it's understandable. But if I want that for the section, sorry, I'm new to this Divi thing. Okay, at least it is looking good. I was thinking, what if they will also end the line somewhere here? Like, what if they are not using padding? What if they are using margin to not allow us to go behind a certain point? I won't like that. The alignment for this, I'm not liking it. It's on top. Layout. Now it's fixed. I'm creating this separation knowingly to match the design of my one of my primary website. And I wish I was in full control of the sizing as well. Bit 2. Let's use the same color from here. I don't know the color though. I can simply look at the HTML, but let's guess. I think it's something like this. Yep. And I think it's 1 pixel here. Yes. Who looks better though? Fine with 1. Just trying. Vertical position. Very subtle. It to be very subtle. Yeah, let's save it. I don't think we have anything to edit in terms of footer. It looks good on my already. We may need to arrange the element here. On this one, it's on top. Nothing didn't work. That's fine. Probably the spacing, right? Maybe it is. It's probably adding. I think the text area, because of the line height probably. Yeah, 1.7 line height maybe. That's the reason. Just pushing it down. Because we tried this, changing this margin and padding. Now yes, we do need, I think I don't want the shadow now that I see it. I don't want the shadow. Someone may want it. It kind of looks a little bit fancier. I prefer plain design. I'll keep this, and since it's menu, we can add margin a little bit. Let's set 35 pixel. And to see the effect of it, the distance, that is, I'm adding this for temporarily. Okay, I think it's enough gap. The button feels small here. Horizontal gap, vertical gap. Not the dash. You see, we do need padding or left and right. Top and bottom, I'm fine with it. No, it was more than this then. 25. We're good now. Yeah, I'm not so sure about it. By the way, for pages, I'll create a separate template where I won't include the margin. I'm just testing it for posts. And this is again some place where we will add margin, top margin. I think it looked better without the border. Now that I've tried it. I like this button style. Not moving now because of the padding, extra padding I added. The icon is appearing, but it's not moving. So that moving animation was also good. On blogs it's looking slightly better, but it already has, because it's a section and we already have a little bit of margin because we edited that in theme customizer. It was added by default, so that's why the margin is bigger here. Okay, yeah, I think I will not use the border. Or even if I ultimately decide to use it, I'll go even lighter with the color. I'm finding it distracting. Okay, no, they are too low. I think this is the max level I'm willing to go. Looks similar. So yeah, this is the max I'll go. Just to create a separation, not to overwhelm anyone. It's very subtle. That it's almost invisible. I do like it that way, but I think we don't need it at all. And if we don't need it, then we also don't need the spacing. That did we? Oh. Yeah. I think like it. I like it this way. For some reason though, this looks good here. And it's darker. Let's open this blog post. For some reason it looked good there. And I need to design something like this there. It's not there yet. It's blank. I will design something like that to make it look good. So I'll create one template for posts and we'll create that design there tomorrow maybe. But I want to create landing pages first, so I'll only focus on creating the home page first and then the landing pages, and then finally I'll design the entire template. Tonight it was just exploring the tool and setting up the ground, I guess. But yeah, so far we have learned that it's not that good, but it's going in the good direction. It's moving towards the right direction, and hopefully we'll see a better version of it soon. Although it's public beta, so I'm thinking that it won't do many more things with this tool. I hope they will listen to the suggestions, although I did try to contact them to talk about something. They are not very active, so I don't know if they will even hear my suggestions. I'm looking at the stream situation. I've already streamed for far too long and thinking about ending at 3 hours 43 minutes, but mostly wasted 3 hours 43 minutes. But yeah, we did learn some things. So next day what we'll do is look at their tutorials, all the tutorials, so that we get some idea about how this thing works, Divi 5, and then we'll create the website ourselves. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.